MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Jeremy Hellickson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Mike Leake is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Randall Gritchett. You know, for a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground in the outfield, and he's got a strong enough arm. You can play him in right, left, or center.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, Hunter Hence.
First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Past battles with Mike Leake. Comes in with 15 hits in 34 tries. He also has 1 home run. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
One out, nobody on. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Leake sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Misses, ball 2. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
The 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two out with the man at first. Softly hit to short. Diaz picks it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Jed Jerko now. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson. He's gone just 2 for 13.
Jed Jerko.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. All right, back to Hellickson. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Reed Hoskins. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Alvarez. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Jerko is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting seventh, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadi Molina to lead things off. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now in the box, Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. The pitcher, Mike Leake, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Diaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he can't track it down as this ball falls, and he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
J.P. Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth. Pitcher. Jeremy.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Leak gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dient ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We played 3 full. All even now at 1-1. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a liner, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Crawford comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Stepping in, Michael Franco.
Leading
0
off the
for 1
fourth inning,
for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Now batting, first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
Coming to the plate now, Reed Hoskins. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders. He popped out in his first trip. Leak into his motion. First pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great for the types.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder, Randall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Slow roller back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 19.
Now at the plate, Alvarez. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
In there, and it's full 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pence has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Phillies.
for him here in this one.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Hit sharply toward the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box, Jeremy Hellickson, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0 delivery. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty sprinting after it. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. They'll try again. 1-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in and looking for more. Odubel Herrera. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Leak pauses. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 1. Ready for another chance? Mike Leake. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Alfaro. And the throw is there to record the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And that misses 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher coming
Cardinals,
on now, and the call's
number
gone out
30,
for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael
Leading off
Franco.
for Philly.
He's 0 for 2 thus
Third
far in this
baseman,
one.
Michael Franco.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Reed.
Digging in
Hoskins.
once again, Reed Hoskins, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got
The
that
right
one
fielder,
pretty
number
good.
5,
It just didn't have the right
Michael
launch angle to carry
Under.
over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Look into Molina now. The 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a looper to left. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Carpenter.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman number 3, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 1. Number 33 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 33.
Digging in, J.P.
Leading off for the
Crawford.
Phillies.
A hit in 2
The
tries
shortstop.
so far.
J.P. Crawford.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Carpenter. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson.
Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Hellickson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Your
Nick
attention,
Williams will move into the
hitting for
on-deck
the
circle
Phillies,
now to try to get
number
something
22,
started here with 1 gone in
Nick
the inning.
Williams.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
Now
base,
batting,
and that's just what they did
second
right there.
baseman.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and it's still 3-1. Hector Neris has been summoned from the
Now pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do so to
Phillies,
start the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Ready once again, Rendell Grichuk. He's
Leading
0
off
for
St.
2 with a
Louis.
strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, Randall Richick.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, they've been able to shut down this
The batter,
offense
number
all
4,
day so far.
catcher,
That's only the third hit in the game.
Molina.
We're late in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Grounded down the third baseline. A runner at first with no outs here. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Down the first baseline. Hoskins is there, and it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Our line score to this point tells the story.
19.
You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end.
Your
Matt
attention,
Adams
please.
will come on to
Pitching
pinch
for
hit here in
St.
a
Louis.
big spot.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 33.
Johnny
Your attention,
Peralta
please.
will be charged
And
with the
hitting for
job
the
of getting
Cardinals,
that guy home
number
as he'll pinch hit
27.
with 2 gone and a runner
Johnny
at third.
Peralta.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And the pitch on 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your
Matt
attention,
Adams,
please.
who will stay in the
Now
ballgame
playing
now as he
second
comes
base,
on to play second
Number
here.
32, Matt Adams. Now
Brett
pitching for the
Cecil
Cardinals,
is on to pitch out of the
number
bullpen
21,
in the bottom half of the
Brett
eighth.
Cecil.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence.
Leading off for the
2 for
Phillies.
3 with a double on his
Left
line so
fielder,
far.
Hunter Pence.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
At the plate, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Cecil comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Standing in, Aledmus Diaz. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Joaquin Benoit comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Joaquin Benoit.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tie run to the plate.
Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pereira is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Saunders is over. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. Reruns on
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Philadelphia Phillies got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-3. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, Jose Altuve was a single shy of the cycle, leading the Astros past the Indians 5-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. The Mariners took down the visiting Blue Jays 1-0. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.